Obviously, you don't need an introduction, but you do need a disclaimer.
I like that.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the most disgraceful online creators who shocked fans worldwide with their scandals.
I am so sorry if this situation made any of you feel more stressed or uncomfortable or sad than you already do.
Logan Paul. From Vine to YouTube and now the WWE ring, this online personality has somehow maintained his following despite multiple major controversies.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
In 2017, he uploaded disrespectful footage of Japan's Okigahara forest on YouTube. The same year, he came under fire for his song, No Handlebars, which was criticized for sexualizing women.
I can ride your girl with no handlebars. I can ride your girl with no handlebars.
After a few relatively quiet years, he blew up again in 2023 when he was accused of fraud over a game he co-founded called Crypto Zoo. Paul's brother Jake doesn't exactly have a clean reputation either. He's been accused of racism, sexual assault, scams, and was openly a COVID-19 denier. Yet, the Paul brothers' popularity is showing no signs of slowing down.
Still, I'm the Maverick, bro. Like to this day, like that's my brand.
Micah and James Stauffer. Family vlogging is one of the most popular niches on YouTube.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, Jim and I have a very big surprise and secret that we want to share with you guys.
Micah and James Stauffer rose to prominence on the platform through their family vlogs. Some of their most successful videos were those where they discussed their parenting journey. Their channel grew even more when they shared the story of how they adopted a baby boy, Huxley, from China.
I am so excited for this video. Today, I get to share with you a picture of my new son, which is awesome.
However, after a short time, Huxley had been rehomed by the Stauffers. The couple claimed that they couldn't adequately care for the child, who was on the autism spectrum. Subscribers immediately turned on the family, accusing them of adopting the kid for cash and clout. Micah and James have since left YouTube, while Huxley, who now has another name, is in a better home.
You want to believe that it's real, that she really did have a connection with him.
James Charles. This beauty YouTuber's career came crashing down due to repeated controversies. First, he was accused of making advances toward a heterosexual man by his close friend Tate Westbrook.
Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. Obviously from the title you know that this is going to be intense, different, and this is absolutely not a video I ever thought in a million years that I would be making.
Although the tide turned in his favor eventually, more serious allegations followed. Several underage male accusers claimed James had sent them inappropriate messages and photos. The MUA took accountability for 2 of those accusations, but emphasized that he didn't know the boys involved were minors.
I will not ask for sympathy, and I will definitely not ask for forgiveness either, but I will ask that you watch this entire thing all the way through before forming any further opinions or talking about this story more.
One of his alleged victims admitted that he had lied to James about being 18. Just when things were looking up for the creator, he got involved with fellow influencer Evan Johnson, who was arrested in April 2025 for domestic assault. James denied having a relationship with him, but lost followers nonetheless.
With those blessings come a lot of people that see those blessings as an opportunity for themselves to either come up or get financial gain or get followers or attention or take me down with them, which has been attempted.
Belle Gibson. This Aussie influencer serves as a cautionary tale against believing everything you see on the internet.
Hundreds of thousands of sympathetic followers and fellow sufferers live every step of her journey and celebrate her success as she becomes the poster girl for the alternative wellness industry. There's an award-winning app and a cookbook. Belle Gibson has made it. Except it's all a lie.
She lied about living with cancer, treating it with alternative medicine, a strict diet of whatever she considered to be healthy foods, and working out, misleading countless followers. She was rolling in dough from successfully launching an app and a cookbook while faking donations to charities.
When I was writing that, I thought that I did, and I was feeling well.
Yes, but even then you misrepresented what you thought was your truth, which was all a big lie anyway.
In 2015, she admitted to fabricating her cancer diagnosis and was ultimately fined $258,000 US by the Federal Court of Australia. Gibson's elaborate scam is the subject of the Netflix documentary, The Search for Instagram's Worst Con Artists, and the crime drama, Apple Cider Vinegar, starring Caitlin Dever.
I didn't know where to turn or who to trust. I felt unsupported, unmotivated, and uninspired. You may not have cancer, but maybe you feel that way too.
Ruby Frankie. The infamous creator of the 8 Passengers YouTube channel is another toxic product of the family vlogging culture.
Ruby Frankie. Ironically, she'd been a high-flying Mormon momfluencer, attracting 2.5 million followers on her YouTube channel, 8 Passengers. Ruby's personal brand built around tough love.
Ruby Frankie's entire claim to fame was her family of 6 children. However, viewers soon started noticing the disturbing modes of discipline she used with them, from allegedly blaming her son from sleeping in his bed to sending her daughter to school without lunch. Her punishments were reportedly severe and problematic.
People who watched 8 Passengers were the ones to first kind of ring the alarm.
Things finally came to a head after she started making parenting advice content with her colleague, counselor Jody Hildebrandt. In 2023, Ruby's young son escaped from Jody's house and showed up injured at a neighbor's place, seeking sustenance. One of her daughters was also emaciated. Both Ruby and Jody were arrested and sentenced to prison.
Frank told the judge she would not argue for a shorter sentence. She says she was under the influence of her business partner, Jody Hildebrandt.
Colleen Ballinger. This creator built her empire on young fans' support and went on to be accused of behaving inappropriately with minors.
Recently, some things have come up that I feel like I need to address, and so I just wanted to sit down and have an honest conversation with you and address everything at once.
Colleen, best known for her character Miranda Sings, was canceled after YouTubers Adam McIntyre and Cody Dahl accused her of misconduct. The former claimed she had sent him undergarments and explicit images of Trisha Paytas when he was underage.
This is something that really affected me and is a big part of my life.
Dahl said she asked him improper questions online when he was a minor. A staff member on the set of her Netflix show, Haters Back Off, also opened up about her alleged racism. This wasn't surprising, given Colleen's history of culturally insensitive content. If all this wasn't bad enough, she made an apology video while playing the ukulele, undermining the seriousness of the accusations.
My team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say. I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
Jeffree Star. Anyone unfamiliar with this media personality probably wouldn't know how controversial he is, simply because he seems to be doing so well.
It's a really wild journey, and I think a lot of people just know a lot of half-truth.
His YouTube channel has millions of subscribers, and his beauty brand, Jeffree Star Cosmetics, is still in business. However, he has faced numerous scandals in his career. Jeffree is reportedly racist, using Nazi imagery on his website, which was disturbingly named Lipstick Nazi, and even had allegations of sexual assault made against him.
Does that make it okay? Absolutely not.
To make matters worse, he was accused of paying his supposed victims to keep mum about his indecency. Star lawyered up, claiming there was no truth to the accusations, and moved on. Now, he's so infamous for his questionable opinions, even cancel culture seems to have given up on him.
Hi, how are ya? Yes, it's finally time. You know Jeffree Star Cosmetics always brings you the hottest summer makeup collections, and baby, do we have a doozy for you.
Andrew Tate, the kickboxer turned face of the manosphere, is a self-proclaimed misogynist who thrives by espousing toxic masculinity.
I'm very open and honest about the way I think about things, and I say them exactly how I think them, and sometimes if they aggravate or antagonize people, I enjoy that because it allows me to read their emotional leakage or get a read on them as an individual.
This has earned him millions of supporters across social media, many of whom are not even old enough to understand harmful manosphere concepts like involuntary celibacy. His dangerous influence on young minds is explored in Netflix's viral hit show, Adolescence.
It's the involuntary celibate stuff. It's the Andrew Tate shite.
Tate is also known to sell online courses that the BBC believes may be associated with the exploitation of women. In 2022, he was arrested in Romania and later charged with alleged sexual assault, trafficking, and organized criminal activities. Meanwhile, police are looking into whether his purported victims were minors. He's facing similar legal charges in the UK and the US. Shockingly, Tate's popularity is hardly fading.
Once again, what does it matter what I think? Rob, I've given up. Rob, I've given up trying to save the world.
Learius Brownley. If you've ever been on the couple content side of TikTok, you've probably come across the account Dino and Zara.
What's a soulmate?
It's well, it's like a best friend, but more.
The pair running it, Learius Brownley, and his girlfriend, Saida Hashimi, had a considerable fan base who adored their seemingly perfect relationship. However, that illusion was shattered when Brownley was reportedly arrested for shooting Hashimi after an argument turned physical.
The affidavit says Brownley confessed.
first on a 911 call and then to investigators.
Luckily, she survived, but allegedly sustained a traumatic brain injury. Learius claimed their relationship had always been abusive and seemingly admitted to shooting her, according to reports. Not long after the incident, social media was abuzz with speculation that the two had gotten back together.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Ali Abdulaban. This influencer went from comedy on the Clock app to life in prison.
Ali Abdulaban, husband, father, TikTok star, and also accused of double murder.
Ali Abdulaban, also known as Jin Kid, shot his wife Anna and her friend, Rayburn Cardenas Barron, to death in 2021. His abusive behavior toward Anna was public knowledge, as it was often seen on his live streams. How those videos even earned views without raising red flags is a different question entirely.
He just became super jealous because his wife was going out with friends and he wasn't involved, and he wanted to control her. He wanted to know what she was doing every time of the day.
Abdulaban was found guilty of the deaths of both Anna and Rayburn, but the judge doubted whether he was ever regretful. The criminal maintained that he had substances in his system when he committed the heinous act, calling it a crime of passion. Either way, Ali is not going to be stepping out of prison again in his lifetime.
The bottom line here is he will die in prison. He will never be a free man.
Were you ever caught off guard by an influencer you trusted? Tell us in the comments.
Ruby Frankie sat expressionless, a far cry from the bubbly momfluencer of 8 Passengers fame.